All right, welcome race fans. Welcome to TurnLeft TV. We are at Slovakiaring tonight in the DTM 2019 series. IndyCar Brasil, NASCAR Totals. Wonderful road course series. So right now in the practice session. Take a look at Thiago França here in the 8 car. Here, and Neto Vidal coming down the front stretch. Just waiting on Carlos Leite to rejoin the server here and get qualifications underway. This is an interesting turn right here. The back half of this turn, really you could actually take the split and go left, or also end up in the kitty litter if you just don't get going on that turn very well. So we're going to get the broadcast started. Again, thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. All right, race fans. Welcome to TurnLeft TV. Be ready for some high-speed action tonight. Step on the gas. All right, race fans. Welcome to Slovakiaring. I don't even know how to say that right, man. This is a great track. It's going to be fun tonight. This is TurnLeft TV, and I'm your host, Heath. IndyCar Brazil back in action with the DTM mod, that DTM Series 2019, race number 3, 40-minute race from Slovakiaring. Great track from Slovakia, if you couldn't guess. We're going to give you flag-to-flag coverage, turn to turn, baby. Maybe even jumping a few hills. Stay out of the kid litter. It's going to be live right here on TurnLeft TV. Well, it's Slovakiaring, boys and girls. The third race of the season here in DTM 2019. And it's live right here on TurnLeft TV. Thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Should be a great one here tonight. 40-minute race from Slovakiaring. And the points battle definitely heating up here in the DTM 2019 season. IndyCar Brasil style. Right now we're in the qualification session. Guys, looks like they are finished qualifying, I believe, or actually getting ready to go to qualifications, looks like. Doing a little restart here, I believe. Some guys getting joined up, but we'll take a look at the track here at Slovakiaring. 11 turn, about just a little bit under 2.5 miles in length, located in Orachova, Poton, Slovakia. I'm not even sure I'm pronouncing that correct. There's a lot of symbols in there above letters for me. But anyway, should be a great one here tonight. It's a very fun track. Man, you see a long straightaway. But I really think that first turn is something to be concerned about. As you come down that straightaway, down there in the lower left of the corner, this is a clockwise track, but as you come down into that turn there that's located on our screen here in that lower left corner, that thing actually has a little split on there for the full course. So it's easy to get off and continue on, but it's also easy to overshoot that turn and end up on the gravel trap there on the left side as you come through. So see these guys coming through right there, and then a little bit of a back to the right. Then over a hill here. So it should be a fun one here tonight. Thanks for joining us. This is a great track. Had a chance to get out there on it, and I wasn't very fast there, but yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time. I knew I wasn't going to be racing in the race, so. We'll take a look at the points battle here in the DTM 2019 season. Look at that, man. Got a tie for first. Edgelson Carneiro and Alessandro Barcelos tied for first with 44 points. Thiago França with 38 points in third. Elder Mueller in fourth. Wilson Rashid is fifth. Julio Caligari is in the sixth position. Carlos Slete and Jair Oliveira tied for seventh with 23 points each. Benar Silva is ninth, and Neto Vidal rounds out the top 10. Take a look at the schedule here at the DTM 2019 season. Slovakiaring tonight. It's not really the long course, I'll be honest with you, it's not. But nonetheless, it's a fun course. Next week we'll be at Red Bull Ring. What a great track that is. Spa, man. Can anybody argue about the importance of Spa? It's one of, I would say, definitely the top 10 tracks in the world. I'd say you're looking at top 2 or 3 as far as road courses are concerned. That is a great track, and it's finishing out the season at Sachsenring on April the 9th. And of course, you're going to be able to see it right here on TurnLeft TV. This is TurnLeft TV. Thanks so much for your patronage, coming out and watching. This is Heath Johnson. I'm your host. Thanks for coming out to the YouTube channel. If you're interested in contributing in some way, you can always click the thumbs up button if you like the video. And then if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Always enjoy having new subscribers. Send these videos so you can share them in your Facebook page, on Twitter feeds, Discord. Share them with your friends. Let them see what's going on. And then, of course, you can always donate to the channel on the donate button up in the banner of the channel. Would greatly appreciate that as well. I just like you coming out and watching the races, man. That's what it's all about. Tonight's race is brought to you by IndyCar Brazil. These guys, man, make it happen. It's just a great group of dudes, man. Really great friends I've become with a lot of these guys. So very excited to continue that friendship with them. But they do a great job, man, racing all sorts of different mods in rFactor 2. And I think they do a little bit of Automobilista as well. Some other stuff there, too. So thanks to Sullivan, Gardena, and all the guys there at IndyCar Brazil for being such a welcoming group of guys. Jump on board here, come across the start-finish line. This is what I'm talking about. This turn 1 right here, doesn't seem like it's too bad. Typical hard right-hand turn, but you see right there, man, it's easy to go left on that. And it's also easy to get up in that kitty litter there on the left side. Then you get this straightaway here with a hill, and a pretty fast right-hand turn here. But it gets a little serious there, right there toward the tail end of that turn. And then another pretty slow, kind of a hairpin right-hand turn here. And then you were on the gas here for the S's. Hard left hand. Oh, a little bit of trouble there by the 10. That's Miguel Braga. That's how quickly this car can get away from you. Well, we'll take a look and see if we've got what we need to have here in the picture-in-picture settings. Hopefully we do. Hey, thanks so much for joining us here. And, man, they said that they wanted to hear another Sullivan Gardena impression. Thanks, Sullivan, for coming out tonight. We definitely missed you last week, and glad you're doing better there. The lights are turned back on, whatever the case may be. But definitely glad you're back. So we'll see if we can't work our way up to a good Sullivan impression here later this evening. But I want to say thanks so much for coming out and joining us here on TurnLeft TV. Thanks for your patience in allowing me to get things rolling here and arrive at where we are today. We want to turn that ugly guy off there, though, don't we? There we go. You see that 21 car there, Neto Vidal making some contact with the wall. Right now, Edson Luis is the top time, 1:12.414. That is lightning fast. Edgelson Carnero just behind at 1:12.668. Ben Arcilla, Thiago França, Alessandro Barcelos right now round out the top 5. Look at that, man. Sullivan Gardena out there on the track, and he must have heard what I was talking about during that first race. It was hard for me to see the numbers, but he put a big fat number on the side of that car. Looks pretty good there, 49 car. Back at it with a new paint scheme. '33 here is Giulio Caligari. Right now, 10th on the grid. Jose Carvalho. I think I said that right, man. I told him I was talking about this. It's so hard for me to pronounce his last name, but who needs to pronounce his last name when this, let's just say, Julio Fast Driver. This guy is up on the wheel from the drop the green flag, and always a contender to win a race here. Not only stock cars, but these DTM cars as well. Indy cars, GT3 cars. I've seen him race those as well. So excited to see how he's going to fare tonight. Take a look at that Elder Mueller here in the 02 car. Right now, Elder Mueller is shown 5th on the grid, man. I know he's got a lot of practice laps in here, so expect Elder Mueller to be a factor here tonight. 1:13.383. That's fast, man. I won't tell you what my time was. Oh, man. Look at that. JJ joining us. He says, hey, HJ, no pase o pesacar. Not sure how to pronounce that, N-A-O, but no. But thanks for joining us, JJ. Always enjoy your friendship, and definitely appreciate the laps we've turned together and the conversations we've had. And thanks for introducing me to the folks here at IndyCar Brazil as well. Well, coming up tomorrow night, we got a big one. The final race of the season in the Ironman Racing Series. Kansas Speedway, race number 10. 107 laps there to crown the champion in the Ironman Racing Series. So very excited about that. That's coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesday, live right here on TurnLeft TV. That looks like I got about 5 minutes left here in the warm-up session, and we're going to make it happen here. Edson Luis will be our pole sitter. Edelson Carneiro is in second. Benor Silva qualifies third. Thiago França is fourth. Elder Mueller fifth. Wilson Rashid sixth. Alessandro Barcelos seventh. Neto Vidal eighth. Jose Carvalho is in the ninth position. Julio Caligari is in 10th. Well, coming up on March the 25th, IndyCar Brazil NASCAR Total will be back in action for the Monster Cup 2019 season, race number 8, a 75-lapper from Las Vegas. Things heating up in that series there, and Vegas should be a great one. I hear, I was at a concert last night, but I hear Alessandro, Thiago França got a big win at Martinsville last night, so I want to say congratulations to Thiago França on a well-deserved win. That is a track that is just a lot of fun, and to get a win there is a big deal. We got to get that logo up there. There we go. Take a look at Benor Silva here in the 87 car. Got 14 drivers here. Looks like somebody had just joined. Sometimes when guys join or exit the server there, it does give a little bit of a hitch. Well, last week, man, Alessandro Barcelos got a win at the nighttime race at Misano. Qualified fifth and led 9 at 25 laps there. Really capitalized on the mistakes, I shouldn't say the mistake, the unfortunate event that happened to Edson Carneiro. And Alessandro Barcelos was able to keep his car out of trouble there. You see me trying to get a good screenshot of him. Tough at night, man. I can't see him. But congratulations to him on getting a great race win. And we got a couple minutes left here in the warm-up session. Coming up on Friday will be at Martinsville Speedway, race number 6 of the 2019 spring season. 2 50-lap heat races and a 100-lap feature race at Martinsville. Starts at about 8:45. The practice starts at 7:30 Eastern Time. If you're looking to get into stock car racing, want an introductory series to get into, again, a big fields. I think we had 25 drivers last week on Friday night. So if you're looking to really get your feet wet here and get into a big field and race right away, definitely come out and check those guys out. If you're interested, look them up at stockcarsimracing.com. See the 99 car here. Jose Carvalho as he comes down pit lane. There is a mandatory pit tonight, so that's something to be concerned about. You got a 40-minute race. You got mandatory pit stop here, so you got to really figure out when's going to be a good time for me to come in and take some service. Some guys are going to do it early. Some guys are going to try to stretch that first run. Now, while we get ready to get the command to start the engines and get the grid lined up, do our formation lap. And these guys, remember, start from a dead stop here. Hey, I want to thank everybody for coming out here on and watching TurnLeft TV. I greatly appreciate your patronage. So kudos to all the people here tonight and who will be watching this race at some point. Man, we got a pretty decent field here, 14 drivers. This is a tough track. 1:13.03 is the top time in the warm-up session, but I think we're looking at 1:12s here with some of these guys. So, and best of luck to the drivers here tonight. And again, thanks for joining us. Thanks for your patronage and your support. And thanks to IndyCar Brazil. All right, here we go. The 04 of Edson Luis starts on the pole. The 09 of Edgelson Carneiro starts in the second position. Benor Silva in the 87 starts in third. Thiago França, the 8 car, starts in the fourth position. Elder Mueller in the 02 is fifth. Wilson Rashid in that 47 car. Look at that, man. He's got some scratches on the side of that. Who did that? Is that his girlfriend scratch him? Starting in the sixth position. In seventh is last week's winner, Alessandro Barcelos. Starting in the 8th position is Neto Vidal in the 21 car. The 99 of Jose Carvalho starts in the 10th position. Jair Oliveira. Oh, wait a minute. There's the 33. 21 of Neto Vidal is 8. There we go. 99 of Jose Carvalho is in the 9th position. 33 of Julio Galagare is in 10th. Jair Oliveira in the 17th car is in the 11th position. Miguel Braga is in the 12th position in the 10 car. The 49 of Sullivan Gardena starts in the 13th position. And Carlos Leite in that 54 car starts in 14th. So these guys are coming around for the formation lap. Get things lined up here. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Get things going. All right, and we're off. Edson Luis on the inside there on that right side. Ooh, man, Edgelson Carneiro got a great start. He jumps up to the race lead, and man, I'll tell you what, we've got a hornet's nest behind. See those guys getting airborne. This is the 87 of Benor Silva. He's running in the 3rd position right now. On board here with him as he goes through that double right-hander here. Hard right-hand turn in this second bit of this right-hander. Then you got some S's here coming up. Thiago França coming through this, the S's there in that 8 car. Right now, Thiago is running in the 12th position. Jair Oliveira here coming around, I believe. We'll take a look and see what happened to him. He gets off the turn there a little bit and grabs the right side of that car, and he spins that car into the grass. Good news for him. It really straightens back up pretty quickly. Take a look at the Alessandro Barcelos running in the 11 car here, coming down the straightaway. Thiago França here as well. You see Thiago there down on the inside there on the left side. They're getting by after Jair Oliveira had spun that car around. This battle here, this is, oh, we got a spin there. It looked like Carlos Leite might have spun, and look at the battle right here with the 17 and the 99 battling for position. Jose Carvalho takes over that spot in the 11th position. Now, I'll tell you what, man, I don't know what happened to him. I think he spun, so we'll take a look. This is a little bit earlier, so he had a pretty good start there. And then, oh, man, those guys got together right there. Oh, my gosh. So Alessandro Barcelos, Wilson Rashid, I think, get around. Oh, Thiago França, look at that contact right there. These guys are sideways through the turn, and they're the 99 car in the grass to try to miss that, and he does not miss it. Man, oh, man, that was a big one right there. Man, how did some of those guys get around? We'll go on board here. This is Sullivan Gardinas. He's trying to get by, and he sees a bunch of dust being kicked up right there, and he goes by. Stays on the track there, gets out of the throttle, and those guys back at it. Getting back out here on track, but man, they lost a ton of time. Well, our race leader is the 09. Oh, what a shocker, man. That guy to the front, he's always leading these races. And he's just tight. I mean, really, he comes here very, very well prepared, does a lot of practice laps. And we talked about this in the stock car series at SCSR. It's just about seat time, man. But I'll tell you right now, he's got some competition here tonight because Edson Luis appears to have a pretty strong car. And that 04 machine. Now we're getting some word that maybe there might have been some more action here. Looks like Sullivan Gardina's off track now. Look at this, man. Miguel Braga has lost the back end of that car there, and he is. We'll see. We'll jump here a little bit earlier. This is Miguel Braga as he gets off track there just a little bit. Oh man, the 49. I don't think he got stopped, and hard contact with those guys. I think that 49 car, man. He just. Watch there, he's running just behind, and then he gets into this turn just hot, and it smacks that TID car. And we'll go on board here with Thiago França. Watch this, man. He is just. See, oh man, I think a bumper flew over his car right there. How about that? Pretty sure the bumper flew over this guy's car. Watch this. Oh, the whole doghouse flies over his car. How in the heck did he miss that? Good battle here. The 17 battling the 99 car. Alessandro Barcelos in this action as well. So the 17 picking up that position. Alessandro Barcelos trying to get by Jose Carvalho as well. This good battle here. The 11 and the 99 battling for position. Look at that. Oh, man, that 99 is sideways right there. Side by side down the straightaway. Cross the start finish line. Oh, a little bit of contact right there. That's a little kiss from Alessandro. Looks like the 99 takes that spot. Wow, man, that's a good one. Now Alessandro Barcelos here taking over that position again. And, oh, man, contact between the 99 and the 11 right there. And I don't know, maybe might have been a little bit of payback right there. Take a listen. This is Alessandro Barcelos, and now he's going to make this, take this position back right here. And then, man, he really cuts over there, but takes over that spot. And remember, he got into, look at this, 99, sliding her through here, and gets into the 11 car. And those guys spin. Uh-oh. This is Carlos Leite here running in the 11th position now. He has had a tough night here. And you see those guys getting back out on track as Carlos Leite picks up a spot there on Jose Carvalho. I'll tell you what, our race leader right now is the 09 of Edelson Carneiro. His teammate, Elder Mueller, having a good night here in the 4th spot. Man, we have had an action-packed race here so far, just a little under 8 minutes into the race. We got another car here off the track, Miguel Braga in the 10. Kidding, he came off. See, he got into that kitty litter right there, and once you do, now the good news for him is that he doesn't hit anything, so as long as he can get that car back out on track, he's going to be fine. He's probably going to lose a position or two, but as long as he can get it back out on track. Now the worry is that all these guys coming by, he's just losing position, losing time, but he doesn't get back out on track, so good news for him is we're following Edelson Carneiro. Edson Luis in the 04 car is shown in second. He's about 2 seconds back right now. And this has been an eventful night here so far. Take a look at our side-by-side view. Again, thanks so much for joining us. Where else are you going to get the side-by-side view? Ain't going to happen, man. You get it right here, boys. Right here at TurnLeft TV. Edelson Carneiro is the race leader. We're taking a look at Benor Silva in that lower right-hand corner. Always a contender. Benor Silva does not make a lot of mistakes, man. That BMW setup tonight right now. He's about 6.5 seconds back in the 3rd spot. But you know, the thing about Benor Silva that I've noticed in the time that I've watched him, no matter what car he drives, he just does not get rattled. He always maintains a composure, doesn't really get too worried here, and I would expect the 87 car here to be challenged for the race lead here before this thing's over with. Carlos Leite here catching Alessandro Barcelos. It looks like Alessandro Barcelos actually coming down pit lane here. So we see the 11 car coming down pit lane. And making his mandatory pit stop here early on is Alessandro Barcelos. And you see that he is on pit lane here. Take a look at Elder Mueller here in the 4th place car, and then just behind him is Wilson Rashid. Good to see he's got that different paint scheme out there. He had that temporary paint scheme early on, but now has that different paint scheme out there. It's got some scratches on the side of it. I said it looks like his girlfriend scratched him. It was good, man. Good BMW scheme there. You know, it's always a bittersweet sign when you see NASCAR Total joining us in the chat session, because that means that Sullivan is out of the race. So I hate to see that, but glad to see that he's still watching and checking it out. Tell you what, man, Wilson Rashid is running down right now Elder Mueller. Now, Elder Mueller shown in fourth. We're on board here with Wilson Rashid as he closes in on that 0-2 car. So we're about ready to have a good battle on our hands here. And don't forget, Ben Silva is just ahead. So we've got a tight battle here. That is 3, 4, and 5. Now, here's Ben Silva in the 87 car. We'll follow him as he comes around the turn, and then just behind him, you see Elder Mueller and then Wilson Rashid. So those guys are right there, man. Well, our race leader, he is checking out right now. He's got a 3-second lead over Edson Luis, is Edgelson Carnero. Take a look at Jair Oliveira here. He's running in the 9th position now. JJ 49 seconds back. Still on that lead lap, but nonetheless, got some work to do here. He's had a little bit of an issue early on in the race and playing some catch-up here, but good looking paint scheme there in the 17 car. It's a tough track, man. It really is. Takes a lot of patience. And there's a lot of character to this track. I mean, you got so many. You got a little bit of elevation change. You got a long straightaway. You've got some tight turns. You got some high-speed turns. You got some S. You really got about everything here at this road course. Word here, Miguel Braga coming down the straight, entering turn 1, and this is a tough one, man. This is a tough turn. You see a little bit too much speed there, and he spins that car into the gravel trap. And now 10 car, they're going to get back out on track here, but having a tough night right now. I believe he is. Looks like he's shown in the 13th position. Right now, man, picking him up and putting him down is Edgelson Carnero as he's starting to come up on some lap traffic here. Just ahead, Jose Carvalho, and he is running in the 11th spot. Probably going to get the blue flag here fairly soon. Just want to make sure that you don't get into anybody as the 09 there. Probably a little bit earlier than I would do. And, ooh, man, Jose Carvalho off the track there in that 99 Sinister Racing machine. He's coming down pit lane. He said, I've had enough, man. It's time to make a pit stop here. So probably good move here for the 99 car. Good solid connection tonight there so far, knock on wood. 24 minutes left in this race. So we're approaching halfway. Take a look at the 21 car here, Neto Vidal. He is running in the 6th position, having a good night. Another Sinister Racing machine. Looks like he's running a BMW here. Oh, some more issues there for, looks like Miguel Braga off track. Bringing that car back out. He's had a tough night here running in the 13th spot. This is a tough track, man. It really is. Miguel Braga does a great job, and man, he just has that car is just all boogered up there, so he's going to have to come in and get some service done to that machine. That just thing is not driving. He's got missing the whole front end of that thing. It's like it's all mashed in. Hey, I tell you what, man, I would like to send out a shout out to the URD team in making this this mod. It drives great, but really I love the damage situation. I really love to see the damage on the cars, and I would hope that they would get this at some point in the stock cars. Wish I knew how to do that stuff. I would do it myself, but back here, look at Edson Luis in this 04 car. He is he's maintaining, man. He's 2.9 seconds back. So I'll tell you, not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. So that was, a pretty tight battle here shaping up. So you're looking at roughly around 3 seconds between the two of these guys. So Edson Luis having a great night here, running in second. He's got that Mercedes hooked up here tonight and really looking pretty good. Ben Silva here in the 87 car, running in the third position. Also having a good night here. He goes by. You see Elder Mueller go by. There's Wilson Rashid coming by as well. Neto Vidal in that 21. And there's Thiago França coming by as well. 87 car, man, like I was saying, he's always seems to be very, very calm, and it's the way he drives, the way he approaches a race. More than likely, I mean, from the interactions I've had with him, it's how he approaches life in general, I believe. Uh-oh, man, I think we're getting a word that maybe Jair Oliveira might have come out track here. We'll take a look. 17 car. Oh, he gets a little bit wide right there, comes back across, and that car, oh my gosh, man, that car's up in the air, comes down. What in the world happened? I think he hit that concrete barrier there. What in the world? See that car, he jumps the curb right there, and then he's sideways. I don't know if that's physically possible, but wow. We're going to go on board here with him. Now, you've got to watch this. This is on board here with Carlos Leite. See if he comes by. Oh, he sees a bit of that car there. That's a little bit afterwards. He was running with JJ was running with somebody there, and it looked like the car just got him. I mean, this is Alessandro Barcelos, and I don't know what happened there, but JJ was up in the air. And we're going to go on board here with JJ. Watch this, man. He jumps his curb, he gets up, and then he's like levitating. He comes down. What's he hit? I hope he's okay. Man, that was a disaster there. The 87 car, he's averted disaster here tonight so far. And a shame for JJ, because he was running in the 8th position, having a good night, and just looked like, I don't know what he hit, some invisible objects or something. But he got the car out of shape there, got across the zebra, as they call it. And then something happened. I don't know what, man. He hit something. Some invisible force there brought that car up and straight up in the air. So take a look at the 09, Edgelson Carnero. See if we can't do a picture, a side-by-side there, as Edson Luis just 2.5 seconds back, and he is slowly closing in. So remember, when we last checked on this battle, it was 3 seconds, so it's starting to tighten up here between our P1 and P2. Well, hey, I'd like to say thanks so much, and I think Sullivan might be watching, so I'm going to do my Sullivan impression. And here we go. Here we go. Hey, HJ! No pasa de pesca! Boa noche! There you go. That's my Sullivan impression. Hopefully that was good. It was actually pretty horrible, I'm sure. Those guys getting a kick out. They're good guys. Sullivan's got a great sense of humor, but unfortunately, out of the race here tonight. What the heck? But hey, thanks for joining us here on TurnLeft TV. Looking at a little battle here, shaping up, boys and girls. Edelson Carnero has been able to stretch it back out here a little bit. Edson Luis about 3 seconds back in the second position. Take a look at that Neto Vidal in the 21 car. Right now running in 5th. So having a good night. Good looking paint scheme in that Sinister Racing Machine, BMW. Speaking of another BMW, the 09, Edelson Carnero is the race leader. And extending that race lead now up to almost 4 seconds over Edson Luis. Thiago França in the 8 car, running in the 6th position right now. Coming down pit lane here, so the 8 car making a pit stop. Remember, 1 pit stop here, mandatory pit stop. Sort of switch things up here. Keep guys honest, I should say. So we got 17 minutes left to go. Thiago França is on pit lane. Taking his service here, so he coming back out. As we got an eye on our race leader, Edelson Carnero. Now he has not made a pit stop yet here, so 16 minutes left to go, 16 and a half minutes left to go, and still not made a pit stop here. So I kind of wondered, man, if some guy's going to do it this early, some guy's going to try to do it about halfway. Did you see him go by there of Thiago França? Now, Thiago is on fresher tires here. I'd be kind of curious to see how he's able to maximize those fresh tires and maybe pick up some time here on our P1 car. See, that car starting to get a little bit squirrely there, so, you know, I kind of wonder, you know, is it time? It may just be time here. We're on board with our race leader. I think the tires are starting to get used up here a little bit, so he's got lap car there behind him who's on fresher tires. So I got to be thinking this 09 car is going to be coming down pit lane here very soon. I saw some white smoke there, burning some tires off. He's going to do it another lap, though. Make it happen another lap. However, Edson Luis in the 04 car coming down pit lane here to take some service. So here's that mandatory pit stop for the 04 car. And he takes a few tires there and gets back out, man. No wasting time for that guy. Bedor Silva now moves up to the 2nd position at 87 car. '99 here of Jose Carvalho, right now running in the 10th spot. And he had a little battle early on, and he's been off the track a few times, but right now running in 10th. And to salvage some points here, as you see a little bit of got off track there just a little bit. So he's trying to get out of the way of the race leader. And that's just smart driving there. Jose, one of the nicest guys out there, and just a smart driver. At Sinister Racing BMW right now in 10th, but he's just a smart driver there. You know, he sees the blue flag. He says, "I'm going to get over here, let him go." Man, we got a little bit of a battle here. The 09 is the race leader, but just behind him is Neto Vidal. Now, Neto Vidal is running in the 6th position, and he is running just behind our race leader here. Our race leader has not made a pit stop yet. Now, my worry about this 09 car, to jump up here, and my worry about the 09 car is that he's going to hang out here on the track too long, so he can't get real good use of a fresher set of tires. And right now, I got to be thinking that Edson Luis, Eldrin Mueller, those guys are just making up time. Look at that, side by side right there. Neto Vidal, Thiago França battling for position. So the 8 and the 21, good battle there, man. This is for the 6th spot. On board here with Thiago França as he runs behind Neto Vidal. Good hard battle here for 6. That's what I like to see, man. Some it's like a chess match between the two of these guys, trying to hit every turn just right. Race the car, but also race the track. Or I should say race the track, but also race the car. So we got 12 minutes left to go. We'll take a look at our 7th place car. This is Thiago França. Neto Vidal just ahead of him in the 6th position. Take a look at Wilson Rashid here. He's running in the 5th position, that 47 car, the Cat Scratch Fever car. So he's having a good night. Well, hey, man, it's been a fun race here so far. Been good, a lot of drama and some good side-by-side battling, good swapping positions. We got some drama unfolding here. You never know, man. What's Edelson Carnero going to do? As we're following Wilson Rashid, he's running in the 5th position. So what's he going to do, man? Is he going to stay out there just to the last minute, or is he going to come in, try to get some use of those fresher tires? He's got a pretty decent-sized lead here. As long as the 09 car can maintain that pace, he's going to be okay. But this is a 47 car. Right now, he is about 67 seconds behind. He's still on the lead lap. Take a look at the 87 car here, Benor Silva. Now he has, he's running in the 4th position. He's been about that position pretty much all night long. So we get some word here in the chat. What's that? Jair shut down T1800. I don't know what that is, man. What's... Yeah, some trouble there tonight. What a bummer there for him. So Benor Silva here is 56 seconds down right now. Now Jose Carvalho, I don't know what happened to him, but he's retired his machine. Look at this, Neto Vidal, man. He's running in the, he was running in the 5th position, I believe, 6th position, and he gets passed right there as Thiago França gets by. So this is Thiago França, you see just ahead, and a little bit of trouble there for Neto Vidal as he spins around. Thiago, good job getting around. Now takes over 6th, so Neto Vidal back to the 7th position. Look at this battle here, man. The Edson Luis and the 02 battling for position. Through the S's right there. The 04 and the 02. Good battle here. We're coming over the hill. Who's going to jump it first? It looks like the 04 car. The 02 just behind. So Edson Luis moving up to the 2nd position. 87 car here. Oh, it looks like a little bit of warp there for the 87. Oh, no, Giulio Caligari making contact right there. Look at this, man. This is Giulio Caligari as he's trying to get through, and then he's going to make some contact right here, I think, with the 87 car. Now he spins around again. That's after the fact there. It looks like see if we can't get that driver there. This is Giulio as he's trying to get through. You see a little warp right there, and then he makes contact and then gets off track right here, and then that's just going to throw off your rhythm, man. I mean, it is it's one thing to miss a turn a little bit, but quite another thing here is you see he just lost his rhythm and lost his concentration, and then one thing spirals into another. Look at this, Benor Silva now on pit lane here. And I'll tell you what, man, this 09 car is the class of the field right now. The 09 of Edgelson Carnero here on lap 27. We got 7.5 minutes left to go. As that 09, our race leader trying to get by Alessandro Barcelos. Alessandro Barcelos wants to stay on the lead lap. Actually, he's one lap down, it looks like. But a good battle right there. Now, this is not for position, so I would suggest to you that I think Alessandro Barcelos is probably getting the blue flag here and just looking for a good spot here to let the 09 car go. Ooh, man, it'll tight right there. See that 09 still not able to make that pass. One board here with him. Is he going to go into turn one? He's got the preferred line here, preferred position here. So good amount of room right there by Alessandro Barcelos to let the 09 go. But the 09 had to earn that spot right there. See Benor Silva still on pit lane here taking service. So the 09 of Edgelson Carnero is the race leader. We got a little bit of a battle here. Now, Thiago França has actually he's starting to battle on the track here with Alessandro Barcelos, but Thiago França here running in the 5th position, having a good night. Right now, we just have 4 cars on the lead lap with about 5.5 minutes left to go. Almost had 3 cars on the track here. As the 8 car there getting a little bit wide on that turn as he comes down the front stretch here. Now, Alessandro Barcelos coming down pit lane with about 5.5 minutes left to go. It's that 11 car making a pit stop here. So, still have not seen the 09 car come down pit lane. I told you, man, turn after turn, turn by turn, I should say, flag to flag coverage right here on TurnLeft TV. Our race leader is Edgelson Carnero. Edson Luis is second. Now you hear him feathering that throttle there a little bit. I tell you, I think that car, I thought a little bit earlier that he was going to be coming down pit lane. He didn't do that. Edson Luis is shown in the 2nd position now. Edson Luis 25 seconds back. I believe Edson Luis has been on pit lane here, so you got to be thinking. And maybe I missed it. Maybe he pitted already, the 09 car, but I don't think he has. But we got 4 minutes left to go. He's got a 25-second lead, and I tell you, the lead is starting to diminish here. I mean, Edson Luis is cutting into that gap there. Edson Luis has made a pit stop. Take a look at this. This is Giulio Caligari coming up on Elder Mueller here. Now, Elder Mueller running in the 4th position. Giulio Caligari is 7th. So So we're following the 33 car. Coming up on the 02 here. Again, not for position, but just position on the track here. Just a fun little battle here between the two of these guys. Wilson Rashid here in the 47 car. Right now running in the 3rd position. Now we're getting some word that Neto Vidal might have brought that car around here. The 21 cars are closing out the minutes here in this race. And oh man, he got off the track there just a little bit and he smacks the wall, but I think he still got the spoiler on that, so that's really good news for him. The 21 coming off track here, but nonetheless, he keeps the spoiler on the car, and that is really, really important there, man. I mean, that car is not going to, look at this, man. The 09 coming down pit lane here, our race leader. So our race leader coming down pit lane. Now I got to be wondering, man, with the 09 making a pit stop here. Now Edson Luis is shown as the race leader here. So we just got a couple minutes left to go. And I got to wonder, man, it's Edson Luis, has he pitted that car? So we're looking at 1 and 2. Our leader down in that lower right frame, and then our second place car now, Edgelson Carnero, in the top left frame. So I got to be wondering, man, our race leader being Edson Luis, has he made a pit stop here? Is he going to have to make a pit stop? I don't know. I frankly don't know if he's made a pit stop or not. So this 04 car, man, he's in the right place at the right time. Maybe pit strategy is working out for him. And I was saying that I think Edgelson Carnero might have been staying out there a little bit long, as this is probably going to be the last lap here. It's going to be darn close, if not. And he's got a 6-second lead right now over the 09 car. So I think this is going to be the last lap. If not, we got one more here with under a minute left to go. And we're looking at a 7-second lead right now for Edson Luis. So I kind of wonder, man, Edgelson Carnero coming in really, really late, running out there on older tires. Got 15 seconds here, and I think we got another lap in us here. I think we're going to have to do another lap. So we're going to have one more lap here, I believe. How about that, man? Well, you got one more lap to do it, boys. The 04 going to have to just hit his marks here. Don't overdrive it. Just drive the track, and you're going to pull off a race win. Edgelson Carnero waited late to make a pit stop. Wilson Rashid up to the 3rd position. Elder Mueller is 4th. Thiago França is 5th. Those guys starting to battle there. This is Thiago França closing in on Elder Mueller. But right now, man, it is all Edson Luis. If he can make it around to the start-finish line ahead of Edgelson Carnero, he's going to win the race here. So this is the last lap. So this 04 car has been hooked up, man, and he did an earlier pit stop. A little bit of strategy for the 04, and gets a big race win. So congratulations to the 04 of Edson Luis Edgelson Carnero finishes in the second position. 47 here of Wilson Rashid running in third right now. And I'll tell you right now, this battle here, we got to watch to the start-finish line. This is the 0-2 of Elder Mueller and Thiago França racing it out to get P5. Thiago França, a little bit of a charge here toward the end, and the 0-2, can he hold him off? We got one more turn, I believe, to go here between these two, and this battle is tight, man. This is an exciting battle here to the finish down the straight. One more shot for that 8 car, but the 09 going to hold on to that spot. Good job right there, man. That's some great racing there. Definitely had to get that one, man. Well, congratulations to Edson Luis in the 04 car, getting a big, big race win. How about that, man? That was just a great race. I knew this was going to be, man. This is a great track, fun track, and it really looked like the strategy, the pit strategy, was what won this race. So congratulations to Edson Luis on a big race win for him. You see Edgelson Carnero finishes second, Wilson Rashid third, Elder Mueller finishes in the fourth position, and Thiago França finishes fifth. Neto Vidal sixth, Julio Caligari is seventh, Alessandro Barcelos eighth, Benno Silva ninth, and Jose Carvalho finishes in the 10th position. So we'll see if we can't get Edson Luis up here in victory lane with us. Or I should say up in the broadcast booth. Really was an interesting race, man. I think for the most part, I really think that Edgelson Carnero may have waited a little bit too long there to make a pit stop. You know, it's hard for me to say because I'm not a guy that's out here on the track running these road course races. Definitely takes a special driver there to understand the strategy and so forth. And you know, sometimes you throw your cards out there, and you play it one way and it doesn't work out. And sometimes you play it another way, it's gonna work out with. So it should be a good interview here to get Edson Luis up in the booth with us, hopefully. Take a look at the chat. Look at that, Gary Clark Jr. fan, Rebecca Lloyd, joining us here tonight. 2 great nights in a row. That's right, 2 great nights in a row. Say, hey, thanks so much, Rebecca, and the kids there in AP Bio for doing me a solid and getting some tickets there. So we had a great time and saw a great artist, and I really do owe you guys a big debt of gratitude. So thanks so much. Getting all choked up here. All right, we'll get Edson Luis up here with us. All right, boa noite. Congratulations, Edson Luis. Thanks for joining us up here, Elder Mueller, and really talk about how fun this track was, how interesting and fun this was at this track here at Slovakiaring.
Boa noite, Edson. O Heath está perguntando para você falar aí um pouquinho sobre a pista, o que você achou, quão divertida você achou essa pista de Slovakiaring.
Bom, boa noite a todos aí, valeu Éder por ter vindo aí dar uma mão. Pô, pista é divertidíssima, cara, tá aí, adoro essa pista e, cara, pô, quando o equipamento ajuda, pô, aí é bonito demais, né?
He says that good night in the first good night. He says that the track is very, very fun, and when his equipment helps, he want nothing to complain.
Well, it looked like pit strategy helped win you the race with Edelson coming in really, really late. It seemed to me, and I might be wrong about this, but it seemed to me that Edelson really was not able to benefit from the second set of fresh tires, that he waited a little bit too long to pit, and Edson took advantage of that.
Edson, ele fala que aparentemente a estratégia de pit foi decisiva aí nessa vitória, porque o Edilson deixou para parar bem no fim e não trocou o pneu, enquanto você parou mais para metade, ficou com o pneu mais novo e conseguiu ir buscar aí a diferença.
A minha estratégia foi sair com o tanque cheio para ir até o fim da corrida. Aí eu pararia só para trocar pneu. E porque era necessário, porque se não tivesse pit, provavelmente a gente iria até o fim. E eu quis aproveitar o pneu novo que eu ia trocar, né? Então eu parei um pouco antes. Eu sabia que eu ia ter que andar muito forte. Eu até contava com um pouco de retardatário para usar o DRS, mas acabou que não acabei nem usando direito. Em uma volta só eu usei. Mas acho que a estratégia minha foi essa.
His strategy was start with full fuel and only change the tires because it's mandatory. He count with problems with late pilots for use the DRS and count and knows that he wants he must to race harder, race fast in the second part of the race for catching Edilson. Edilson also was have problems with pilots behind and lose some time with some pilots with some pilots, and then when Edilson make his speed, Edson get passing him.
It looked like you really had to pick your spots on when you tried to pass somebody, regardless of whether it was somebody for a position or somebody that may have been a lap down. You really had to concentrate on setting that driver up for a pass tonight here at this track.
Yes, ele disse, Edson, que essa pista aí, mesmo para passar os retardatários, aparentemente ela era muito difícil, você tinha que estar sempre concentrado, e mesmo a ultrapassagem sobre os retardatários, que estavam mais lentos, era bem complicada. Isso chegou a atrapalhar o Edilson aí, depois, quando ele saiu da parada dele, ele acabou saindo atrás de você e teve problema para ultrapassar um retardatário e não conseguiu te alcançar.
Bom, Desculpa, eu perdi um pouco, estava respondendo o Edilson aqui. Mas do retardatário, então eu acho que eu dei sorte, cara. Eu dei muita sorte nos retardatários que eu peguei. Eu peguei em trechos da pista onde possibilitou ele abrir e eu passar sem muitos problemas, sabe? Então acho que nesse ponto eu dei sorte.
He thinks that he was lucky with the pilots behind, because he get to pass the pilots without more difficult, differently of Edilson that have problems with late pilots.
Well, you have Red Bull Ring coming up next week. How do you feel about that track and maybe coming away with back-to-back wins?
Edson, ele pergunta agora com relação à Red Bull Ring, que é a pista da semana que vem. O que você acha dessa pista? Como é que você se sente aí com essa pista? O que você acha? Como vai ser a próxima corrida?
Bom, acho que a próxima corrida vai ser parecida com essa. O Edilson vai estar andando muito, eu vou ter que treinar bastante para poder andar junto, porque o Edilson é um ótimo piloto. Eu já briguei com ele no campeonato passado e perdi. E esse aqui também, não sei se eu vou ganhar, porque eu já perdi uma corrida já e tal, mas vamos tentar, eu vou brigar até o fim aí. Se eu saia vice de novo, tudo bem. Ser vice do Edilson é até um privilégio.
He thinks that the next race will be much alike that race. Edilson racing strong, racing fast, and all the pilots have to train harder to catch him. He thinks that Edilson is the leader of the championship. He lose the race before. He lose Misano. He won't point the Misano. Then he is behind in the points, but he will fight until the end of the championship. And if he gets, he will fight for the title or for the first positions of the end of the championship.
Well, you have 3 races to go, and a win tonight definitely moves you up the grid in the championship. Best of luck the rest of the season, and it's going to take a really hard charge and very consistent, solid racing here to really put yourself in contention. But I have no doubt that a driver of your caliber, Edson Luis, could definitely do that. So good luck to you the rest of the season. Congratulations to the 04 team on coming away with a great victory.
Ele te dá os parabéns, Edson, e afirma que um piloto do seu calibre tem tudo para subir posições. Com essa vitória já subiu muitas posições, e nas próximas corridas, aí estamos na metade do campeonato, faltam 3 etapas aí, e com certeza nas próximas corridas você vai estar aí disputando as vitórias e disputando no fim do campeonato ali as posições superiores do campeonato em si. Ele te deseja muito boa sorte no restante do campeonato e diz que talento você tem.
Bom, agradeço ele e vamos para a próxima. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Elder, for translating and your friendship, and thanks to all the guys at NASCAR Total IndyCar Brazil for being such a great, welcoming group of guys. Thank you.
Thank you too, EJ, for your support and for your friendship. We will be together again next week.
All right, good luck to you as well, Elder.
Thanks. I will need very much lucky.
Well, you have a good teammate, and you do a great job. You get a lot of practice laps in, so you always are a solid contender, and you had a great fourth-place finish tonight, too. So congratulations.
I have the best teammate. I have the greatest teammate that I can have. Thank you for your best regards.
All right, boa noite.
Boa noite.
All right, this is TurnLeft TV, and that was Elder Mueller there doing some translating for us. Thanks so much, Elder. Such a great guy. And congratulations to Edson Luis on a great race victory there for him. Really was, like we talked about in the interview there, it's a place you really had to set up and set guys up for passes. But he said, hey, I was a little lucky too. But I've said this in the other broadcasts and other series, but it definitely helps to be a little lucky. But you got to be able to be skilled enough to put yourself in that position. He had a solid race. I really did not see that car get out of off the track, spun around, have really any problems other than just having a little bit of issues there trying to get around some of the guys. He said he was lucky on where he caught them and how hard they raced him and so forth. But he did a great job, man. He had that pit strategy that really helped win him the race. And, of course, you can't take anything away from Edgelson Carnero. He had a great race as well. I just think that, as Edson Luis had mentioned, that he was a little unlucky on when he caught guys and how hard he was. He had to race guys to hold them off or get around them, I should say. But then also I think that maybe staying out there just a little bit long may have been one of the factors there that saw Edgelson finish at P2. Wilson Rashid has a solid effort there in the third position, so great job to Wilson Rashid. Elder Mueller finishes fourth. Thiago França, how about that, man? Finishes in the fifth position. You see Neto Vidal sixth. Julio Caligari is seventh. Alessandro Barcelos off that big win last week at Misano finishes in the eighth position. Benor Silva finishes in ninth, and Jose Carvalho finishes in the 10th position. Coming up tomorrow night, we're going to be at Kansas Speedway for the final race of the season in the Ironman Racing Series. Racing starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV. 107 laps at Kansas to crown the champion. And I'll tell you what, we've got a solid three-way battle coming into the last race. And the points battle is so tight that I think it actually could come down to the last lap to decide the champion. So good luck to those guys tomorrow night. Of course, that'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV. So make sure you come in and join us. Joining the chat session, and wish these drivers good luck, cheer them on. Coming up on Friday, we'll be at Martinsville Speedway for two 50-lap heat races and a 100-lap feature race in the High Octane Racing League Bushwhackers Series. It's race number 6 in the 2019 spring season. So a little fixed setup racing league there if you're interested in doing some racing on a Friday night, you don't need to be joining a league and so forth. You can come out and join these guys. Open here to all drivers, rFactor 2, and just got to go download the content there from Stockheart Sim Racing. But you can get out there and race some laps, good 50-lap heat races, and I think got to be in the TeamSpeak channel there for the 100-lap feature race. But that's coming up on Friday, Martinsville Speedway, race number 6 in the spring 2019 season. And then the very next night, the High Octane Racing League Saturday Night Thunder will be in action at Martinsville. Now that's an open setup league. 250 laps there, race number 6 in the 2019 spring season. That's the premier series there at High Octane Racing League, so definitely want to check that out. Coming up on the 25th of March, Las Vegas Motor Speedway, race number 8 in the 2019 Monster Cup season. 75 lapper there for NASCAR Total IndyCar Brazil. Racing starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'll tell you, man, I am excited about this series. We're getting, pretty much about halfway into this series, or a little bit more than the halfway into it. And Vegas is going to be a crazy, crazy fun race. So you definitely want to come out and check that out. That'll be live right here on TurnLeft TV on March the 25th. Tonight's race has been brought to you by IndyCar Brazil. These guys do such a great job in supporting TurnLeft TV. but also just putting on a great series here in the DTM series, but also the stock car series. I've seen them do Indy cars, GT cars. They really do a fantastic job. There's some really cool, fun events coming up as well. So excited about what they have in store, but I want to say thank you so much to IndyCar Brazil, NASCAR Total, and their support for TurnLeft TV and their friendship as well. So definitely check those guys out at IndyCar Brazil. And of course, this is TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson, and I want to say thank you so much for coming out to the TurnLeft TV channel and supporting me. Please hit the thumbs up button if you like this broadcast tonight. You can also share this broadcast, share a link with your friends, and put it in your Facebook page, share it on your Twitter feed, and I believe you can also put it in your Discord channel too. And if you're interested in and you haven't subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and you can also send us a donation if you're interested in doing that. Just click the banner there and through PayPal in the link in the banner itself on this channel. So greatly appreciate all of your support, no matter what the capacity. Well, this is TurnLeft TV. I'm your host, Heath Johnson. Thanks so much for joining us. We out of here. See you next time.